Hello, today we'll have another trade review here. So I made 2k rounded today across my 4 funded accounts. I'll start first just to update. I've passed was it last Thursday, another evil, and I should have passed another one then and had 2 funded. And well, besides the point, anyways, today basically I took a $470 trade across my 4 fundeds. And we've also this trade got another funded. Finished the alpha futures evaluation. I'll show it in a second. Yeah, let's just go over the profits first. Where is it? Okay. Analysis. Okay, this is the new funded. Here it is, the new trade on it. Then here, this win on this one funded. This is the evil that I passed, and this is the funded. Now I have 4 fundeds here. You can see all are in the qualified phases to call it. And then on the my funded futures one, here's the win. Here's the payout I took. Now I actually have enough balance. So honestly, I just need like the 5 winning days. Even if the next 5 days, the rest of the month will be break even, that will be good for me as long as I get 4 more winning days. And it will be nice to finish this month. And I've got 2 more evaluations today. So basically reinvesting, taking a payout, getting more accounts, and I'm gonna continue doing so. Next accounts I'm gonna also buy a trade copier, because the issue is most of my trades I'm taking on my phone, so it's a bit hard to open all the accounts. What I usually do is I open the Alpha Futures account on Tradeovate in the web. So, and the website doesn't really load properly, you know. Every time I open it again, it just reloads and like refreshes. So always get like a 20-30 second later feel. And now that I have also more on my funded futures accounts, I'm not sure if I'll copy trade them exactly or I will just enter separately on each. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'm just gonna open on each one because it's pretty fast to switch in Tradeovate. Just open on each one, then switch to web Tradeovate and open on the Alpha Futures accounts. But next payout, I am gonna be reinvesting obviously in more funded, so probably if everything goes well, I get 5k in payouts this month. Next month doesn't really matter. Then I'm gonna buy 3 more accounts, and then I'm also gonna pay for a trade sync return, which is like $50 a month or something like that, which isn't really that bad. Like, it's not expensive if I'm making 5k, and it's not a convenience tool, it's like an important trading tool, so I don't get feels very separately. Anyways, skipping that, let's go over the trade. Here is the trade itself. Let's look at the higher time frame structure first. I'll go to the daily for one reason, is that we had this low. You know, people are always saying stop, don't short in all-time highs, stuff like that. Like, but once here we had this first push, yeah, there is nowhere for price to go, but for some kind of target, you know, a low or like a gap, something like that. So I was expecting for this to happen. Yesterday I didn't get any trades because of it as well. Yesterday I was only looking for longs, and there weren't any long setups, only short. And today's price action, here we swapped the 4-hour low, the external low here. So I was naturally looking for this 4-hour high. Well, it was this one back then. It later, when market closed here, it became an external high here. And then I waited on the hourly. Had this candle here that took this high. It was the opening New York session open candle. We took this high. So I was waiting for an external hourly low to get taken. which was not this one, it was this one, the daily one. So it was not just an hourly low, it was also a daily external low. Once we took it, I've started looking for longs, and as of my usual of my current entry, I was waiting for a 3-minute gap closure and then a 1-minute second CISD. So here we had the first gap close here, but we didn't push higher, so had no CISD. Then the second one here, this gap close here. Then on the 1 minute I went to look for the second CISD. Here was the first one, since it's a valid high, since this high area swept this high, so it's a valid high, and then we had this high. This high is valid because it's inside the gap. So once we closed above this high here, waited for another close because I was looking for this high close at the Trade-O-Wait web app, and it didn't really it wasn't very obvious to me, so I waited for another close. Once it closed here, I entered on that, it chopped, reversed immediately on my entry. But it's probably because we had a 3-minute gap here, so we had like, I don't know what do ICT calls it, I don't know, it's unprofitable. I think it's like BPR, yeah. Anyways, it retested the gap and then started slowly pushing higher. Then basically 1 a.m. it just chopped, and then lunch hour, and you can see it happened, this wall push. This was my target, but I started trailing a bit. Here, as you can see, here we took the target, had this protected low because it was inside the gap, and then closed higher, making a CSD. So I put this low, then I did the same here with this gap higher, so I put it this low, then went higher and did it at this low, then I put it here, did all that push, and then started reversing, and basically exited right at the top of the market, which is like, I mean, from the bottom to the top of New York. I mean, I don't mind. And yeah, basically this was today's trade. Currently, my goals for the near future is to pass the 2 more evaluations. I'm kind of on a huge win streak, like it's a bit stretched right now, so I'm a bit hesitant to take trades. Like as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 day winning streak, which is wild. The biggest win streak I've ever had. Like, if it didn't count break-even, such my win rate would be way higher right now. Maybe on the alpha futures displays more properly. Yeah, it logged me out. Anyways, yeah, I'm a bit scared for my valuations right now since my win streak is a bit stretched, but it shouldn't really matter to me. Maybe I'll have a loss, maybe I'll have 2 losses. It doesn't really matter. I will just keep buying more valuations for investing in myself. I've also put some money to invest in stocks, and with the next payout I'll be reaching my first goal of my net worth, which will be quite a lot of money for me. Anyways, yeah, that's all just goals. It's expectations of myself, but in the end I should also be continuing to learn throughout the process, continue backtesting, continue working hard. As long as I don't get greedy, yeah, all my trades would work out here. I could have risked 350, put a tighter stop loss on the second gap close here, then it would have got me out. But with my proper stop, as you can see, got protected, and then went to target. So again, not being greedy for the profits, for the risk reward, just keep trading, let the market, guide me. Also with this higher close, I'm expecting to only look for longs now. We are down 2.8% from all-time highs, so it's a bit reasonable to look for only longs. I mean, a 3% move is not uncommon enough. It's not unheard of. Yeah, and that's it for today.